to the NASCAR Thunder 2004 Robby Gordon season mode. Today we are onward to race 17 of 19 at the California Speedway for the Auto Club 500. We will take a look at the point standings for you guys. Jimmie Johnson finished in 7th last race. Robby Gordon finished in 21st, and we finished right ahead of Tony Stewart in 22nd, as Jimmie Johnson has lowered that point gap to 195 with 3 races remaining. Robby Gordon looks like he has this in the bag. He's looking for his 9th win of the season. We'll run down the top 10 in points real quick from Robby Gordon, Jimmie Johnson, Tony Stewart, Bobby Labonte, Dale Jarrett, Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, Rusty Wallace, Kurt Busch, and Ricky Rudd rounds out top 10 in the point standings. 3 races left. We're doing our little West Coast swing real quick by starting off here at California Speedway for the Auto Club 500. Next race we will be doing Sonoma, or Infineon, as it was called back in 2003, for the second to last race. And then our finale will be at Homestead on the old configuration. I appreciate you guys watching this series. I appreciate you watching this episode. I would appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe button if you like what you see. Please comment down below what your thoughts are, what I should do next, what game I should play next. And let's go out to California, the California Speedway for the Auto Club 500.
We're in Fontana, California, home of the California Speedway for today's Auto Club 500. It's another great day for racing. Barney, this track is known for its long green flag runs.
Well, you're right. Fuel mileage is a big concern for a lot of teams. All the green flag racing means they'll have to be very careful when they decide to pit for fuel.
Ryan Newman is clinging to a top 10 points position coming into this race.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Jeremy Mayfield.
You're right, it's going to be tough for him. You get so used to starting up front, and then you have an off week and you have to start towards the back. Then when race day comes, you feel like you passed 1,000 cars at the end. And worse yet, sometimes you never make it to the front.
An impressive average finish record for Robby Gordon.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Alright, it's the Dale and Dale show on the front row. Dale Jr. and Dale Jarrett are your front row. We're underway for 25 laps here at California Speedway. Looking for a win today. Hopefully a good finish, as we're looking to go side by side with Kyle Petty. We're going to get that move done hopefully without making contact, as like I never want to hit somebody to get a position, but I guess that's what we got to do to get past people in this game, as we're already up to 40th place. Mark Martin starting back here in that craft car. That looks like a nice car. We're up to 38th. Already coming to turn 4. Lap 1, coming to lap 2. We're stacking up back here. We're going to make up a couple more spots down here on the bottom. Here we go. 3 wide. Just a couple more spots. Past Jack Sprague, 3 wide with Terry Labonte and Mike Skinner. As I guess the storyline for Terry Labonte this season has he hasn't been able to finish races a lot, and hopefully today he could finish it, as he's had some terrible luck in that 5 car this season. I'm not saying he should have been a championship contender, but just being able to finish races this season in that 5 car. As we're already up to 28th place after 2 laps, on to lap 3. Back up to old rival Jeff Green here, as we make contact with Christian Fittipaldi, and we're in the wall. And we're going to lose a couple spots. Mark Martin goes up to 31st. Ricky Rudd's going to get past us, and so is Jeremy Mayfield. And Kyle Petty. Back to 35th we go. And we have some ground to make up. Kyle Petty can go a little bit faster.
Still beside you.
Be Robby on the outside of Petty here. We're looking to get the move done on him as we're up to 34th, excuse me, and we are going to drop to the bottom in front of Kyle Petty here. As he's going to come right back as we almost clip him. And looks like Jeremy Mayfield's 3 wide with Ricky Rudd and Christian Fittipaldi going down the backstretch.
Number 43 is outside.
We're going to push Jeremy. If he would just freaking go, man. Come on.
43 car is still there. That's
Oh, we slide up in front of Christian. Kyle Petty gets back underneath us for 33rd. And we are just trapped in between these back markers. We're going to get a draft off Jeremy Mayfield here. Oh, we almost clipped Kyle Petty again. On the lap 5 we go, 32nd place at the moment. We get loose right there in turn 1. Side by side with Ricky Rudd and Jeremy Mayfield. Now with Greg Biffle, we're going to make it 3 wide going down the backstretch here. Still 3 wide going into turn 3. Ricky Rudd falls in behind us. I think he's looking to get to the front too. As we're going to dispose of Jeremy Mayfield and catch up to this next pack where we were before. Terry Labonte and Mark Martin. And Schrader's up here. Hermie Sadler and Kenny Wallace as well. 200 miles per hour on turn 1. Go underneath Hermie Sadler for the 28th position. We get past Kenny Wallace as well. Going to push Ken Schrader down the backstretch here, hopefully. Pushing past Terry Labonte as we go underneath both of them, as they cannot run a good line here, as we are up into the top 25. Next is Mark Martin on the lap 7 now. We're going to go up the inside of Mark Martin, and we're going to get the move done there. He's in the Craft 6 car today. As we go for Jamie McMurray now, we get that move done. Somebody's running the bottom of the track there. They're either about to pit or they are gonna retire from the race. And it looks like it's neither, as we are up to Ward Burton, Casey Mears, and Jeff Green now. Looks like for 20th position. We're gonna go underneath Casey and Jeff Green, and we make contact with Jeff Green, of course, and we are ahead of him, and we are into the top 20. Jerry Nadeau's next. Just picking them off one by one here at California. They do not run a good line here as we go underneath Jerry Nadeau, Johnny Benson. Looks like Elliott Sadler and almost said Jeremy, Joe Nemechek as well. Lap 9, here we are. Lap 9 out of 25, we are up to 16th place. I can see the leader in my sights as we are halfway on fuel. Rusty Wallace is our next victim. Yeah, the AI did not run a good line here. Get past Rusty for a top 15 spot. Next is Kurt. Not Kyle, Kurt Busch. I'm going to go underneath him. And we're going to get that spot. Ooh, there's last race winner, Bill Elliott. He won under the lights at Watkins Glen. As we let Rusty go back past us for 15. Ooh, that looks like a sign Rusty's pitting if he's going to do that. I'm going to go as long as I can here. That looks like Michael Waltrip, Kurt Busch is pitting. They're going to be the first of top dogs to pit here as we go on to lap 11. Bill Elliott is in our sights now. Get up to 200 miles per hour there on the straight. We're going to do the up and under move on Bill Elliott for 12. And Tony Stewart running a different scheme today. That's a nice scheme. We're going to make a move on him for 11 as we go after his teammate Bobby Labonte on 10. They do not run a good line here. We're going to get past him for 10. Ryan Newman is now in our sights for a 9th place position at the moment. We're on the lap 12. As here comes Michael Waltrip and Kurt Busch out of the pit lane as we get loose in the turn 1. We're fine. We're behind Ryan Newman. Jeff Burton at the moment. Give them a push down the backstretch. Looks like Ryan Newman might be pitting this lap. He did go to the bottom. He pushed Jeff Burton up the track just a teensy bit. And here comes a couple more cars of Dale Jarrett, Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Newman of pitting. I'm going to go as long as I can here, as we are now catching up to Jeff Gordon, Ricky Craven. Looking for moves on them. Looks like it's a race for 4th place right now. Easily going to make a move on Jeff Gordon without making contact. Ricky Craven having some good runs here at the end of the season as well. He might be able to get a top 10 spot. Should be able to go a couple more, as he just said, low fuel. As we make a move on Ricky Craven. Look at that. Up to 4th place. Sterling Marlin finally looks like his fortunes are turning around, as he's in 3rd place right now. We're going to lap some cars right here. We're 1 second off. Sterling Marlin in 3rd, Matt Kenseth in 2nd, and Dale Jr. is your leader, the pole sitter. As we just got one hell of a run on the backstretch. Move back to the outside on Kenseth, and he went up and blocked me, and it's not going to work for you, Kenseth. We're up to 2nd. Dale Jr. Looks like you are our final victim, as he's going to block me. We're going to be side by side with Jr. across the line. We're not going to lead that lap, as we are now. I do not have a sign that says fuel tank almost empty. As the car is blown up out of 2, that looks like it's David Green. So who gives a fuck about David Green right now, as he is a back marker. And we might go one more here. Very low fuel, we should be able to go one more. As we are now in the lead here at California, and we are going to come pick up a lap lead. As the leaders pit behind us,
Just 10 laps left.
we got our 5 bonus points.
The 40 car out left.
We're going to do one more lap here around the circuit, as we are pushing our lead right now. We're going to do a hard push lap in. Sorry if that sounded wrong. As our fuel tank's almost empty. Turns 3 and 4 right now. This is our pit lap for Robby Gordon. And another pit stop by the 31 crew coming up.
Using up those tires.
And we're going to take all 4 tires and a full tank of gas. Alright, as we head into the pit box here, hopefully the 31 crew can give us another good pit stop. Get us back out in that lead.
And the driver hits his marks, the crew will go around, they'll go to the right side first, change right side tires. 1 can of racing fuel going in. The crew will now swing over to the left side. This will be a 4-tire stop, 4 tires and 2 cans of 76 racing fuel. And that's the
Like a good stop by the 31 crew there. Is it enough to get us back out in the lead though?
Faster cars coming on the track. Careful, buddy.
Our faster car's coming. We're going to let them go by. Dale Jarrett is the first one to cross paths with us. Here comes Michael Waltrip. Looks like his strategy worked there a little bit, but Robby Gordon is going to come back up in front of Michael Waltrip. And we're going to have 2nd place at the moment. Maybe.
15 car.
He's going to try and move underneath. Michael Waltrip's going to go for it, but Robby Gordon is going to shut the door on Michael Waltrip. And we are now going to chase down Dale Jarrett for the lead and the win. Alright, in the middle of turns 3 and 4, we have the drafted Dale Jarrett. We're trying to get up to him. We're going to, once again, steal Dale Jarrett's win, as he had a win at He had a win upcoming at the Texas Road Course, but we took the win from him there as well, as we are coming to 4 or 5 laps to go as Robby Gordon's looking to take the lead. Dale Jarrett is blocking at the moment. We're going to go to the outside, make a move there. Dale Jarrett's going to go up the track just a little bit. He's going to leave room on the bottom. He has no room to block. And Robby Gordon is ahead of Dale Jarrett, coming to 5 laps to go here at California Speedway. All right, we're about halfway down the backstretch right now, coming to pick up the white flag here at California Speedway. Robby Gordon leads. You saw that pass for the lead right there on Dale Jarrett, and ever since that happened, we just pulled away. And I think also Dale Jr. got past him, as a couple cars got past Dale Jarrett, as Sterling Marlin, Jeff Gordon, they moved up to 3rd and 4th, as it is the white flag here at California Speedway, as Robby Gordon, ever since he got past Dale Jarrett, has been the class act of the field out of that pit cycle. As we come down the backstretch, coming into turns 3 and 4, Robby Gordon is looking for his 9th win of the season, looking to extend that point gap, looking to close the book on this championship. As Robby Gordon comes off of turn 4, Robby Gordon will win his 9th race of the season.
That's a win. Celebration time now, buddy.